How's it going? I'm Adam Arrington. I've been riding Ronix wakeboards since the beginning. I started out riding as a junior, ended up winning the Junior Pro Tour, and then moved into the pros, took down Rookie of the Year, and now this is my third year in the pro season. This is the new billboard for 2010, and just want to talk about the Rockline a little bit. Basically what it is, it's a continuous board. It's unique in the fact that it's got the flattest, longest, continuous belly, but then it kicks out pretty good in the tip and tail. And basically what that's going to do is stop you from punching the wake, and it's going to give you a pretty good, solid, consistent pop. And it's also going to help out on rails as well too. Yeah, and most continuous rocker lines are usually about 2.2 to 2.3 inches, and the final 2010 billboard is a 2.7 rocker line. When I wakeboard, I definitely like to have as smooth of a ride as possible, and I like taking my tricks, whether it's spinning or inverts or whatnot, straight up and down and getting a nice clean release off the wake and a solid pop. So whether it be spinning wake to wake or doing big backs 180s in the flats, I like just making sure I get a clean, smooth, solid pop. During the prototype stages of this board, I was riding a lot with Mike Ferraro, and he was filming me behind a bunch of different boats to try and figure out this rocker line. And basically what I wanted was, the fast, continuous, consistent rocker line, but the only problem was, would it punch the wake? And so what we did is went back and looked at the video and just turned up the rocker a little bit in the tip and tail until we got the perfect angle that wouldn't punch the wake. Okay, for the 2010 billboard, we have a softer center rail, which blends into a harder rail in the tip and tail, which is easy from transitioning from just a casual edge to edge, and then getting on a super hard edge into the wake. Okay, yeah, another feature on the 2010 billboard is the wider channels on the tip and tail, which is basically just going to give you a more effective edge and just a faster, cleaner release off the wake. Very few wakeboards use a snowboard constructed base. There's two different types of snowboard bases, extruded and sintered. The most common of the two is extruded. The more expensive of the two is sintered. The reason why is that the material is ground down into a powder. Then using heat and pressure, it's formed into a denser compound. At the same time, this base material is not going to, have any drag or friction that another board might have from, beating it up on the cable. So you can easily take this board straight from the cable park onto the boat, no problems. This new base combined with the slider fin basically means that this board's going to withstand any obstacle rail that you put in its way. As far as the bottom of the board, it's pretty simple. There's a slight raised center beam that runs down through the middle, which is going to help out for those hard landings. It's going to break up the water a little bit. And it's also got these two channels on either side, which are pretty widely spread apart, which is going to help a lot with tracking on the board. And basically everything on the bottom is pretty subtle and simple. Okay, so this board's going to come with 8 fins. It'll come with 4 aluminum fins and 4 slider fins. Most cable parks ban aluminum fins because they destroy the rails and stuff. So we've worked to come up with a fin that is cable park friendly and won't tear up rails and is actually more beneficial when hitting a rail. As far as the aluminum fins go, they will work well behind the boat for tracking, whether it's on butter water or choppy water. On most boards, the top graphic actually wraps and meets the bottom of the board. And on mine, it's reversed, and you can see that it kind of leaves it with that 45-degree angle there, which is, in my opinion, just going to help out a lot on rails and sliding at cable parks and whatnot. Yeah, so if you're looking for a fast poppy board that you can ride behind the boat, or even a board that you can hit rails with on the cable park or even in your backyard, check out the 2010 billboard.